ma'am.
Hello, sir.
It's very nice to meet you.
And you too.
You're speaking with USA Fox. Welcome to the channel.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless.
Let's voice them all in and bring it all together. One
May,
voice equals a lot.
may I have your name?
They call me Spite, but my real name is Naquanda. I usually don't get up, but I got you.
Naquanda.
Hello, everybody.
And they call you what?
Spider.
Spider?
Yes.
Okay. Why they call you that?
Well, actually, my girlfriend gave it to me. It's not a street name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I carry on. Sometimes I hate saying it, but being so, that's the love of my life. My grandma, I don't care. She's a woman, though, but I love her so much. It doesn't make sense. And she passed away in 97. She's a great woman. She raised 10 kids of her own, 16 brothers and sisters of her own. I lived all of them, which is beautiful and crazy at the same time. And she was the youngest, but yeah, she gave it to me because I'm different, very intelligent. You know, spiders are not, they're not insects. I think they're kind of like something else. I forgot the name for it, but yeah, they rock and they get shit. You know what they do, but they're very intelligent, unique creatures. That was me. You know what I mean? But you have to go on that.
How old are you, Spider?
I'm 32.
32?
Yes. How are you? You might ask me.
29.
Really? Oh my God! Everybody's older than me. Oh, actually younger than me. That's incredible. That's crazy. But yep, 32. I just turned 32 on March 9th.
Okay.
Yep.
What brought you out here to Camden, New Jersey?
I was born and raised here. Raised a couple places, but yeah, I actually was born here, and this is my city. You know what I mean? And I'm still sticking around because I could have left. I left, but I came back. But you know, I'm gonna start changing things up as I got 32. I promised myself to do everything. I'm very talented, and I do everything in the book. I do interior design, landscaping, hair, anything you put your hands on. Because you know most people girls out here are too attractive minded. Not me. I do anything that's out here possible. I can do it without even looking at instructions. I'm very good at anything to put my hands on. You know what I mean? And I'm like that's what makes me do what I do because it's stressing me out a little bit because Camden like want to keep you stuck because they have like it's sad they have no kind of activities or anything you can put like just to get out of here and make yourself farther in life. And that's very people think it's regular, but not to me. It really hurts. You know what I mean? Really bad. And it's not an excuse, but it touches me where, like you know, like excuse. A sample is like you know how if they have a like art class or something like that, which that's crazy that they don't even see things out here that they can do like that as an eye opener for some people or make you want to go far. Just even because it's simple,
Right.
it still makes you want to. You know what I mean? It makes it like make you want to do something or just to believe in your city that having things out here like that, and they don't have anything out here like that, and that's sad. And it hurts me very bad because they need to because it'll make somebody believe in themselves a little more. I don't care what is music class or like that. You know what I mean? Anything, and they don't have anything activities like that for us, a generation of kids. Anything like so, it's crazy that they don't even involve things like that. But they got clinics for methadone and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's really sad. The drug, it's crazy. It don't make sense. But they need to involve themselves in doing things like that. Because if you had things like that, which person I am, you wouldn't even involve yourself with drugs out here. I'm telling you, I just know myself. Not speak for everybody, but that's what I believe in. Because if you have something to do, or like you know, put your hands on, or people are not always physically physically I forgot the word for it, but you know, physically and mentally put together well out here to even try to do things like this, just to have something somebody could do kind of any kind of activity would make them want to try to go further in life because the city or somebody even put something out here like that, but they don't have anything like that. That way they get so you out here you automatically
What
sometimes
drugs
on
are
drugs.
What drugs are you currently addicted to?
I used to be on everything. I used to try everything, but I was not junkie. But right now, well, a couple months ago before I went to rehab, I used to do cocaine and fentanyl. You know what I mean? So yeah. So now I kind of got together and not messing with any of those things. And I sell clothes and hustle and I do landscaping and I got a business page, interior design on Facebook. And I do everything. You know what I mean? I clean houses, which I'm about to go do when I'm done here. You know, for everybody over the city. You know what I mean? So I do everything. You know what I mean? And everybody knows that. And they kind of support me. And I didn't believe me as though experiences. It's crazy to say you doing drugs. I would do it still if I was still working out here selling and doing this, selling things and out here in the street working on my own. You know what I mean? Just as much as I am, and it's like not bad. It's kind of like I didn't think it would get this far. Very supportive out here, a little bit, but being so I did do the drugs, I put myself to getting that going that lane, which I'm kind of proud of. You know what I mean? And it's like very least expected that I would get this far because everybody around the city supports me, even if it's out the trash. And I refurbish everything, so if it's old, new, I make sure it's clean, done, or I build it, fix it, whatever, and they'll buy it. You gotta say like, you got to touch, they buy it, and I love that about them. You know, because you least expect this little city they ain't say they got money will even do that for a person, period, because they really don't. But I love that they do it for me.
How much do you make daily?
Uh,
Much money?
Besides using, I can, you know, I make a lot, and if I didn't spend how I spend, I could actually be some money. I mean, some money I could actually do, but I help out where they lowball me with the prices. I mean,
They
lowball me,
lowball you
but
out here?
I do it, yeah, and I do it just to do it. But so I do that when I come, which I do this every day. If I don't come outside and sell something, and go to the house and what I mean, make sure I got something for tomorrow, I don't eat. I don't get stamps. I'm gonna help. Nobody helps me. I help, but I get no help at all. Not even from a family member. So if I don't come sell things or do hair or do the things I'm into, I have nothing. You know what I mean? That's all. I don't. The family member, look, I was in finance, but just ain't nothing. But if I wasn't, I'm not bullshit with it. But if I wasn't like the little habits I have, I would have a lot of money. Like, and I can't put a number on it because I know it was a lot of money. Trust me. I mean, probably in the regular day I was making a job. I made basically $1,000. You had it when I was even doing a lot of drugs. I was spending like $700, $800 on drugs, and I didn't notice it. And it's hard to believe, but I really was like, I caught it up, and when I actually was seeing it was over $500, and I didn't even know it was that much. How much I was spending on shit. You know what I mean? On my habits, out here and shit I got to do because I have a little apartment by myself. So
You got an apartment?
yeah, I don't like nobody live with me. And I'm thinking about getting roommate, rent a room out, but I don't need them. But I mean, just to probably help somebody for a little bit,
That's
maybe
good.
so. You know what I mean, but I'm really not used to live with nobody. So
How many bags are you using every day, daily?
me, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, I used to. I've been clean for like a couple months now.
Oh, you clean.
Yeah,
I'm
for a
sorry.
couple
I'm
months
sorry.
now. So you know what I mean. That's all. Like I try not to go that way. You know what I mean? I probably smoke some weed with a little cocaine in it sometime, but other than that, I quit and I had to quit.
How you manage to stay clean hanging out in the same environment, Camden?
I've always been by myself, but I try to, you know what I mean? Like I said, the things I'm into and the things how I hustle every day, that's things, like nowadays, you gotta do something you love. If you don't love it, do not do it. Like, if I go get a job, I'm not working for anybody. That is miserable. You know what I mean? I like work for myself, which I always did. You know what I mean? I did every job. They got out of security, McDonald's, um, like all that type of shit. And they're saying all that. I'm not. That's the same old shit everybody and their mom doing. And I can be part of it. And I'm not wiping nobody's ass every day, all day, for nobody a little money that you going is gonna be going. Because even if they working out here and they get money, they still be broke. I don't get it. I used to broke, and I don't work in that for nobody, and I actually make more money than a typical person that's actually working. And it's hard to believe or say it as you see it, but I do. And I look at it, uh, and the way I am, I can share, or I don't mind sharing it, and I don't always say it, but they ain't got no money, and they work these hours on these jobs all this damn time, and they ain't got shit still. I'm confused. Why is it? I may not, but what the hell?
What's the craziest thing you've seen or experienced out here on your streets, on the streets of
I'm
Camden?
gonna keep it so real because I got this. Okay, it's crazy. These dudes out here sucking dick like us. Taking on 6 spot all because they smoke crack and it's shame that they gotta scoop that low and try to sit around and take when I was out there, take the generals, all the generals out here while you're trying to do it, which is fucked up and a shame when they can. I wish I looked at men stronger out here nowadays. I still believe in some, well, all of them. They can do something else besides walking down the strip that we fucked down. It's crazy that I didn't believe that shit until I was actually out here and seen it. That the shit is real. The crack is real because the shit they do for crack, it is unbelievable. Like, I mean, like, shit, I used to see guys walking straight now, they walking with their motherfucking back bent because they fucked on a drug or gotta get fucked or they're just fucked up. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah. And that the guys trying to take our place, which in the Bible, that is really like that they are us and we are them, women. I believe I'm a woman because, I'm strong and we are some very tough women out here, you know what I mean? And it should be a lot of tough men out here, but it's opposite. It's totally opposite, and it's crazy because it hurts my heart because I believe in women and men, but I would still believe in a lot of men. Like women try to, these deadbeats on that. First of all, you know who you got with and you know who you're around when you around them or who you lay down with, either or. And they don't think about that at all. They just used to having babies by whoever, whatever. No protection, anything. And it's crazy. And then I hate people say, these little, like, arguing shit, they should be arguing with somebody, that little dick, you knew you had a little dick when you was messing with him, you know what I mean? So don't say that now. I cannot argue with you because I knew what I was saying down with. If you had a little dick, I knew that. I'm not gonna sit there and see a little dick when the whole time I was laying down with a little dick. But you know what I mean? It's just that everything's opposite, and I just want these men to do a little better than us. You know what I mean? That's all. But it's just crazy that they out here trying to do the same thing we doing to get nothing but a piece of nasty ass crack that ain't cooked and good, right? And it's crazy that they have scooped that low. It's just sad to see that, you know what I mean? Because listen, sometimes I dig in the trash. So if I can dig in the trash, you can dig in the trash, you know what I mean? So what the fuck? We ain't got to be out here trying to do. We don't even take what we got, the little bit that we got, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. That's the crazy thing. I seen a little more than that, but yeah, just that the person will do for a little bit of crack. Or I say a guy who do for a little piece of crack that ain't even good. And just across the woman that they should bow down to and respect their self and more for, at least I say. Like, that's all. It's just,
You have any kids, Spider?
I have one
One.
9-year-old. Her name is Aspen. She's beautiful, very intelligent, smart, very mature for her age. This is the most gift I ever can receive in my life. You know what I mean? Even I didn't want no kids, but she made it out, and I'm glad I had her.
When's the last time you seen her?
Like 3 days ago, and then 3 days ago, and I talked to her last night. But she be down the highway, a little distance from me, and my mom and my sister are always working, so we be a little apart, and I'm out here doing what I do. But I can see anytime I want. It's just she be in school, and then just we all working at the school hours. My sister's schedule and school hours and hers, and being so she a little far from here, I can actually go and see what I want, but we make times, you know what I mean, around because they don't have time to just run down here, but they have to because if I want to see her. But I'm working my ass off doing what I do, and they work their ass off to keep it a move over each other head, everything. So everybody's trying still. But, you know what I mean, I'll keep in contact with my baby. You know what I mean? She have her own phone, so she's a spoiled brat. She got 2000, the latest phone. I don't know, 2000 whatever. But yeah, she's very well taken care of, and I give myself that and whoever else involved herself. You know what I mean, I appreciate it because everybody don't have the things that she always had. I mean, it ain't much, but she was good since birth, and I appreciate anybody that ever gave me a hand, but they didn't. But just being there.
Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, Spider?
I see myself everywhere. I gotta take over. Like, I'm very intelligent and smart. Like, you won't believe it. All I gotta do is prove it and show it to you. Like, I do everything, like I said. So, I don't know actually where I'll be, but I know what I'll be doing. I'll be stacking money up, getting my money up. I'll be doing every damn thing I know how to do.
You
Like I
gonna get out of
said,
Camden?
yeah, yep. I'm gonna put some money over here to keep it here because I love my city. But I gotta go for a second. You know what I mean? I could have been far in life right now. I could have. I live in Philly, so I live everywhere. I got people, family up in Barbados, Texas, Hawaii, all my family all over. So not just here, but if I stayed in Philly, I would have 4 or 5 cars right now, or just a big house right now. And I just came back here, small boy ass city, and ain't get nowhere like I thought so. But
If you
I
could,
gotta get out of here.
if you could make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
Um, I don't regret anything I do. Anything I do it. But turn back the hands of time and not really say start over, but I thought I wouldn't want to, but because I smirched a lot, but I would say start over and do things a little differently. Not really, but I would. You know what I mean? But then I'll say, um, system state. I'm like just be happy. I am, but I don't know how to. I would like just to go away and do what I need to do, and come back and be settled, and you know what I mean. Just have everything in order that I need to. You know,
Are
because
you
time's ticking. You know what
are
I
you
mean?
religious at all?
I'm spiritual, very
Spiritual.
spiritual. I'm very into myself, very like I'm so spiritual. I call it a gift and a curse. So I mean, it's where I can feel, see everything. I mean, everything like it sounds crazy, but they were like, oh, she's crazy. But that's things that the government and people in the world don't know how to use. Like people use like 10% of their brain. Not me. It's like I'm that bad, that smart. Where I can use like 50, maybe more than that. Where I practice that like that since I was a young girl, a young woman, into now. And sometimes it irks me because things I don't want to know don't really adds up, or I just feel it, or and I'll be right. And then things about always was right, and my gut tell me no lie, and my soul just interfere with everybody's. And then sometimes why I never like look people in the eye. I never, because I can feel their pain, or I take whatever they feeling onto me, and I carry it around with me forever,
What
or
what
I
ad-
can just think about it.
what
Like yo,
advice would you give the youth out here ripping and running the streets, following in your same footsteps? What would you tell
okay.
them?
I would say stay very strong, very very strong, and do I can't say do the best you can. Do what the hell you need to do to get ahead in life, to stay wealthy, and forget anything that comes along with that. Always stay positive and happy, and don't never let nobody come involved with you. You know what I mean? If anybody comes along, but you yourself, and have peace. Make sure you have peace and take time out for yourself. I heard, because if you don't, it's corrupting. You know what I mean? And it will take very control of you and your soul and your life period. If you're good, then everybody else will be good. Trust me. And you eat good, you feel good. I used to be a vegan for 10 years and whatever like that. So everybody understand why my ex, well, she can't get mad. She got a problem. No, it's just what you eat. Sometimes I'm trying to say, and things you're around, it helps you so much. I'm trying to say like really bad. Like I didn't even feel no negative at all, like at all. I still don't, but I stay that way, and it gets me through life, and also accept you. If you, I don't give a fuck, you don't like Jumanji or whatever. Accept you, you know what I mean, and love you. Because if you don't love you, you can't love nobody else. What you say? You cannot love nobody else.
I'd like to
You know what
thank
I
you
mean?
for your time,
You
Spider.
too.
You've been a wonderful interviewee for me.
Yep.
My
You
name is
too.
USA Fox.
Yep.
God bless you.
And I appreciate you. You the best. You great. Keep on doing what you're doing, baby.
Thank you.
More love.
Hi guys, USA Fox here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.